Twitter Spaces, the Cypher's live. Ozman collects, he's hosting dives through digital realms with shows at 5. Web V, meet Marvel, the narrative thrives. Weekends we speak with Josh and Stride. Collectors going digital, we coincide. Digital sweepstakes handouts for those who abide. Bring collecting space news, we never miss guys. V chill, kick back, geek modes, from car flips to comics, the spectrum loads.
Hopefully I'm coming through nice and clear and okay. I guess I won't know until someone else pops into space. That'll be interesting to see who actually pops in, considering we've got the Euro finals going on tonight. Hey, exhibition in the house. Hey, Richard, how are you, mate? Thanks for dropping in. I was just saying, I'm wondering who's actually going to turn up with the Euro final happening tonight. It's all systems go here in England here at the moment. Oh, thumbs down. Does that mean my audio is playing up again? Please, if my audio is trying to screw with me, please let me know. Just chill for a second, just see if anyone else wants to come on in. Hey, Double Quill, thanks for dropping in. Just waiting, just chilling, waiting for a few more people to turn up. Just to give it intermission music going on here. There we go. Oh, there's the man. So Josh, Collectors Going Digital. So get him up here to co-host. Here we go. Just turn this off. Turn this off here because we can start getting into things. So, Josh, how are you, mate? There we go. Hello, hello. Right.
Oh,
yep.
I was on mute. Can you hear me?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, go. Yeah. So, can you hear me? Am I coming through all right?
You are coming through all right. I'm excited for this one, dude, because I'll let you start the show.
Well, that's it. Well, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, yes, I think we should start the show because we have got quite a bit to talk about. So let's get into it. Let's start off with some intro music.
Twitter Spaces, the Cypher's live. Ozman collects, he's hosting dives through digital realms with shows at 5. Web V, meet Marvel, the narrative thrives. Weekends we speak with Josh and Stride. Collectors going digital, we coincide. Digital sweepstakes handouts for those who abide. Trade collecting space news, we never miss guys. Be chill, kick back, geek modes, from car flips to comics, the spectrum loads.
All right. Yeah, everybody. Osman Collect 63 here, and we're back again with Web V Weekends up to episode 37. Yes, sir, episode 37, and boy, oh boy, do we have some stuff to talk about this episode. Whew, I am excited. But also joining me as always is my trusty co-host and fellow collector and friend. It's Collectors Gone Digital, Josh. So how are you, mate? Oh, you don't want to talk to me anymore.
No, I had my mic on mute again. I'm really good at doing that, but no, I'm doing well as always, man. I appreciate you having me, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one. So
yes, sir. Like I said, we've got loads to talk about, but it's not just us up here at the moment. No, we've got exhibition. Richard, how are you, mate?
Hey, good evening, everyone, or good morning. Did something happen this week?
Well,
was there a big comic this week?
A big comic? Well, sir, there's been big comics. There's been announcements. There's things happening in the community. It's all over the shop.
It's an insane week, isn't it? You got there's something about aliens, right?
Yes, sir.
I saw that for you. We got the Hawks. Woohoo!
That's it. It's like this. It's like, where's my sound? Here we go. We got that one. That's like a more of a congratulations to VeVe. Like, they're dropping some good stuff this week.
Yeah, it's been absolutely insane. And also the new X-Men, the new reboot. So the whole week I've just been market hunting and buying and spending all my money.
It's like a shut up and take my money week.
Well, it's a bit mentally draining, isn't it? Where you're just constantly on the market. I know Viva La Viva feels this way because for sure he's on the market the whole time, and I just keep going. And I'm not gonna buy anything anymore. And just now, just before you started, I saw a Peach Momoko X-Men #1, mid number 63, and I was like, okay,
I was just like,
okay, I'll buy that one.
It's like, oh damn it.
Yeah, absolutely insane.
No, that's what. What about you, Josh? How's your week been?
Pretty good. I ended up going for that Ultraman drop and landing a good cover, so I'm happy with that.
Ooh.
And just been building a lot in Unreal Engine, so I'm trying to get my imagination flowing for when they finally open those damn gates, guys. So yeah, just been doing that, but other than that, nothing eventful.
Nothing eventful. How? So what cover did you get in the Ultraman comic? Did you get the rare, the ultra rare? What'd you get?
I got the ultra rare, black and white. It's the drawn version of like the suit, and I keep thinking, I'm like, because that's the common variant from season 1, right? So in the VeVe-verse, I want to have that thing set up, nice little spotlight in a dark environment, and then that cover as the wallpaper in the background. I think that would look so nice.
Nice. No, awesome one. Yeah. What did I go for? I went for all the drops. I went for the Hulk 180, 181, and also the Ultraman drop. What did I get? I got for the 180. I got a common cover. So,
Nice.
Which is not bad. No special mint or anything like that. Ultraman, I got a common cover again. And but for the Hulk 181, I actually got a little bit better. I decided to go for 3 because I thought it's a big. I thought it's a big comic and it's worth the gamble. And also it's like first appearance Wolverine. It's like, come on, man. So I got a common, an uncommon, but on the last pull of the lever, I landed myself the ultra rare.
Oh, he got his variant. He doesn't have to collect it.
I was like, yeah, boy, got myself my ultra rare. It's like, that's it. That's going straight in the vault. Thank you very much.
Very nice. Yeah, that's the comic to hit it on too.
Yeah.
You said that was for 180?
That was that was 181. So that was
181. Okay.
So the first full appearance of Wolverine.
Okay, so that brings me to this question then, because I keep seeing this pop up. Do you think the true first appearance is 180 or 181? I thought that his true first appearance was at the last panel of 180. Am I wrong? Or
well, I mean, like I said, that's another one sort of open to debate. I mean, like me personally, I mean, first appearance. Well, I mean, like first appearance. Like the first appearance is just like he's there and he's in it. So I suppose technically on that count, you could say 180 is the first appearance.
Right.
But again,
okay. So, but you see 181 as the bigger book.
Well, I suppose it's because he's got like more action into it. Like he actually does stuff. Like he fights Wendigo, he fights Hulk, he like gets in with anyone.
I see. Okay. Yeah. No, I was just curious.
Yeah, but in saying that, I'd like to hear Richard's opinion on that. Like being a lot more in depth with the comics than I am. What do you have an opinion on the matter, mate?
Yes, I do.
Ooh, this sounds good. Let's hear it.
Well, the thing is, CGC, they officially say a 181. That is the first official full appearance. And the thing is, it's like back in the day, what they used to do is like every week. So basically, one book, one story. So if a new reader picks it up, they don't have to read 200 issues. What they used to do was at the end of it, they had a little teaser, and so 180 is like the teaser of the next one. So that's why they call it a cameo. And on top of that, it is the market who decides. So people are pouring the money into the 181, and that's also because the cover is just cooler. But for my personal, so officially 181, that's the first full appearance by CGC, and the market decides it that way. So for me personally, I mean, you got a full-size panel, right?
Exactly.
He's called Weapon X. He's Wolverine. He's not shadowed, no nothing. He speaks on two panels. That is a full appearance. That is my opinion. But I got 3 180s. I bought them. I bought them. One on the market.
Yep.
No, 2 on the market. And 1 in the shop or something. I don't know. And for 181, I bought 20 on the market. In the store, I bought 20 in the store.
20?
What? I thought yeah. Dude, this is the second last grill we have. So we only are going to get Captain America #1.
Yep.
And that's it for the absolute grills. I mean, there's plenty of key comics. But for the grills, this is the second last one. And it's the last X-Men grill. You only got Uncanny X-Men, Giant Size X-Men, and then you got Hulk 181.
Oh,
so, of course, I'm going all out. Yeah, so I got 20 store buys because I'm a degenerate gambler. And I gambled. I gambled hard.
Nice.
Yeah, because I wanted to have a cool mint number. I do have a cool mint number from 180. I got the 1922.
Oh, nice.
The birthday. Yeah, I mean, Stanley, he didn't create Wolverine, of course, but he did create the Hulk, so that's kind of cool. And Stan Lee has that star power because mainstream people think he made Spider-Man, Batman, and Superman, and the Turtles. Yeah. So, but I went ham on the market. I bought. I stacked 50 of them, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna stack more. I'm just gonna watch the market for a bit. And what I did is, I was a bit too late before I had the realization. But if you're gonna stack 181, stack them on the mint numbers 5,000 because 180 only has 5,000 editions. So later on, years down the road, you can make pairs with the 180.
That's very
and
true.
I think we're going to see. I think we're going to see a lot of that in the future. I definitely want to have a couple of pairs. I mean, they're both awesome. And if you got the same min number of 180 and 181, and that is just super awesome.
No, awesome. Especially like when you start like pairing them, with that, then you got like your Wolverine collectibles and your Hulk collectibles and stuff like that. You start pairing all those numbers together, and then who knows that when there's the day when we can actually sell things as like a package, then that could be something quite what's the word I'm looking for? Enticing. That's the word.
Yeah, and this is the moment to do it because I mean they're going for half retail, man. They're super cheap, and it's only 6,000 editions for the Commons 181, and the 180 only got 3,000. That is nothing. That is absolutely nothing. I mean the market is down, but that is a good thing for us.
That's it. It creates an opportunity.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's interesting. I appreciate you sharing that. Okay, so for 180, then the secret rare cover, I heard someone say, I think it was Corey actually, is that cover of Wolverine? Is that the panel of him in 180, like the last panel?
Yeah, that's absolutely
true.
The last. Yeah,
okay,
and
that's cool.
That one's very interesting because it only has 125 editions. And so that means it's like 110 in circulation. It's super, super scarce. I haven't picked it up yet because I was stacking the 181s. You got to make choices. I just have, I only have the secret rare of 181. I got it on drop.
Yeah. Also, another thing as well, I just noticed as well is that the ultra rare on the 180 is actually a sort of like a similarity to the common cover on 181. So that's another one that people might be looking to pick up.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why I said if you're gonna stack a couple of Hulk 181s, get them on the mint numbers 5,000 because you can pair them. You can pair them with the common ones, and you can pair them, as you say, with the ultra rare because I've seen VeVe La VeVe already doing a couple.
Yeah. Actually,
awesome.
Just on the subject of VeVe La VeVe, a big shout out to him as well. But did anyone catch his interview over with Will Gometa?
Oh, I didn't. Oh, I'm gonna have to check that
Yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah, definitely check it out. Yeah, because he went on Will Goes Meta's podcast and shared
Okay, very
his
cool.
collecting story. Very, very cool.
Yeah, I gotta listen to that. Yeah, he's a interesting guy. He's super successful as well. So
yeah,
I want to listen to that.
I'm actually looking forward to it because I'm actually meeting up with him at the end of the month down in London.
Very nice.
So very, very cool.
I listened to the podcast itself. I haven't seen the video interview. It's the same thing, of course.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, the podcast was released a couple of days earlier, and I was already talking to VeVe because he gave me a little shout out. Yay!
Oh yeah. I did notice that. No, so cool.
How cool am I?
It's like oh my god, I'm famous. I'm on TV. Holy crap!
Mom! Mom! Mom!
Yeah. Turn on the TV now. No, excellent. Actually, speaking of actually, just while I've got here, I just want to say big thank you to everyone who's taking the time out of your busy day to come and chill in the space with us. I see the likes of all the usual cool kids here. I see No Cave 77, Double Quill, Dokta Strange, Yo Steph, Kignio, Nas, Fried Labbits, Sven's down there in the background as well. Probably still playing Fortnite. Just want to say big thank you.
100%.
Yeah, big thank you guys for coming to chill with us. I know it is the Euro finals on at the moment, so I was very interested to see who's actually going to turn up because I know England is just going nuts at the moment because we've got England and Spain playing today in the final. So I can imagine there's going to be a lot of sore heads tomorrow.
Oh, that's right. It's the finals.
Yes.
Gee, who are you cheering for? I wonder.
Me, Australia. So,
I was just about to...
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Me, no, I mean like because I had a few people messaging me say, so are you still gonna be doing your space because like the Euro finals is on? Are you gonna be watching the football and then not streaming? It's like, well, I said, well, I'm glad you asked, and you're in luck because I am actually one of those rare Australians that actually isn't into football. I'm into digital collecting and nerdy stuff. My space will still be going as normal, so fear not.
That's funny. I respect that. I'm the same over here in Canada. I'm not big into hockey at all. I say that and people like turn their heads being like, what?
Yeah, no. As soon as someone mentions like rugby or cricket, they go, "Oh, you're Australian. You should like all that sort of stuff." It's like, no, I'm sorry. I'm on the other end of the spectrum. Like I love my Marvel, my comic books, my DC, like all the fun nerdy stuff. I'm like, oh,
that's right. Cricket's big over there too. I keep forgetting that.
Yeah. Cricket, cricket, football, Aussie rules, and like when I say football, I mean like soccer, Aussie rules,
right.
all that sort of stuff. Oh, we got Sven coming up. Says he's pulled himself away from his Fortnite game. But just while I'm on the subject as well, massive shout out too. I've got both Double Quill in the house. Just when we were talking about gates, I want to bring our attention to Windows, which is Double Quill's new blog. Which is Letters from the Author number 6. So if you haven't caught that one, please check it out. It's a very long read, but it's a very in-depth and important read, just about perspective and how we should all try and be nice to each other. And of course, also a big shout out to Dokta Strange as well. So if you haven't seen his latest rap video called VeVe Fam, mate, fire. All I can say is fire. It's just like wow, so cool. And I think you covered just about the majority of the VeVe community. I suppose the likes of Sleepin, Hinano and D are in there, Evolved, Josh, you and I are in there, say Weisman, Rebel Dark, and just to name a few. But yeah, no, I liked it. So I would say there was a part I did like, but I said, will I attempt to rap it? Should I try and rap it? No.
Oh yes. I don't think anybody ever who would say no to that.
Nope. Well, let's see that there, ladies and gentlemen. Do you want Osmond to try and attempt to rap at the very, very end? So let's see some 100%. Let's see some thumbs up. I'm probably going to butcher it, but I'm going to try anyway. I'm going to try and unleash my inner Eminem or whatever. Yeah, I mean, I did enjoy like the bit at the end. Like there was like motivation for the couples and the crew. It's love, not the money. That's the truth. No excuse. I'm sorry that I probably just butchered that.
Hey, dude, that's 100 times better than what I would do. I'm one of those guys where I can listen to a song 100 times over and I still forget like the chorus. Like I can't tell you the lyrics. So
But,
No, but shout out to Doctor because yeah, man, you're putting in work. So
yes, sir. And also, big shout out to Doctor as well because in case nobody caught last Wednesday's episode, he is now my new co-host for the Wednesday shows, which just seemed natural because he's always the first one in, always supporting the channel and dropping the awesome beats. So yeah, so Dr. Strange is going to be the new co-host for Web V Wednesdays. So very, very cool.
that's exciting.
So I'll give
Very
you
well deserved. Yeah.
let's do that one. Actually, just on the subject of Web V Wednesdays, if you haven't gone back and checked out that episode, that was actually another really good episode too. We had the likes of My Collectables dropped in. He did a surprise VeVe Comics giveaway, which a big massive congratulations to Lario, who was the one who won that. And we also had the man himself, Mr. David Yu, came and dropped in for a good half an hour to come and chat with us as well. It's like, holy crap.
Yeah, dude. Okay, you beat me to the punch. Damn it! I was gonna ask you about that. I didn't forget. I was gonna ask you how was that event? Because yeah, unfortunately, I didn't make it, but I heard he popped in and he was kind of spilling some spilling the tea. I think is what the young ones say nowadays.
Spilling the tea, dropping the beats, so in the goss. Yeah, I mean, it was really good. Like I say, it didn't really like drop me like massive alpha or anything like that. Like he was very, very careful not to say anything. But it was just a pleasure, just actually him for just coming into space and just listening for a start. I mean, like wow, like I can see him like listening in the background. I'm sitting there going, okay, Dave's listening in the background. Say professional voice, go on, be calm, be good, be collected. And then he actually comes up on the stage. I'm like, oh my god.
No, that's incredible, man. So well deserved. That's got to be such a rewarding feeling though for you, because how many episodes are we into now? And just even him showing up, right? Let alone like speaking is huge.
Yeah.
So he obviously he's keeping up with it. So
yeah, that was good. I mean, like it was good. I just chat with My Collectables. It says like, no, yeah, the team knows. It's like he knows my name, but yeah, they know who we are. They know what we're doing, and yeah, they're listening to everything we do, which is a very reassuring and lovely feeling. And we've also got Doctor Up to the Strange as well. So up to the stage. So Doctor, how are you, mate?
I'm good, Oz. What's good, y'all?
Good, mate. Good. We're just giving you a massive shout out for the for the VeVe fan rap you just dropped for us, and my attempt to try and rap it. Hopefully I didn't butcher it or disappoint you.
No, it was pretty good, man. I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. I was gonna say that was my first time co-hosting in space, so it looks the same, but you see a couple of different features at the bottom, right? So what's funny is I think we probably noticed them in the crowd at the same time, right? And so I saw a thing at the bottom that said like request, and it was like it had a number 1 in quotes. Oh, yeah. So I'm like, does Oz see this? I'm like, does Osman see this? I'm like, maybe, because it doesn't show like who's requesting though. It just says like requesting or something like that. So I'm thinking like you see it and maybe it's somebody you don't want to let up. So I didn't even bother looking at it. And then I scrolled down again a couple minutes later and it showed me that David had his hand up. So I'm like correlating the two and I'm like, no way.
You're like,
I'm like, nah. Yeah, so I was the one that accepted it, and I'm wondering why you didn't accept it. I'm like, did he even see it? Like,
I saw it. I think you just beat me to the punch. I was more like in shock.
Okay.
I was like, whoa! I was like, the big man himself is in my space and wants to come up and speak. It's like, eek.
Yeah, that was funny though, man.
Yeah, but no, but it was a really good space. Like the great discussions. I mean, like I said, even having MC drop that surprise giveaway. That was really really nice thing for him to do as well. Yeah, so like I said to David, hopefully he comes back and comes and speaks to us a bit more when and where he can, because I'm sure he's a bit busy lad, especially now with San Diego Comic Con around the corner.
Yeah, and D23. I think they're back to back, right? I think
pretty close to it. I think
I think literally back to back. Like the dates are 2 days in one, and then the next 2 days in the other.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, actually,
yeah, 4 days.
Yeah, it might be. Well, busy. Because I know I just saw that poster not long ago that David's going to be dropping in with Vincent Zazzolo and the crew of the Addiction. So that looks really cool.
Yeah, that cover looks really nice. Mondo did a great job.
Yeah,
Did you see it?
I did. Yeah, it looks amazing. It's like big shout out to Mondo there if he's hiding there in the background and listens to this on the feedback. Yeah, really cool.
Definitely a different style though. That's for sure.
It's kind of like I don't want to say like a sort of, I don't want to say like AI style. It's more like a that sort of style that like Marco Turin does with the sort of like a AI style.
I like it though.
Yeah, that's very cool.
But just going back to the space with David for a sec, I was talking with Sven earlier. I know he's on stage too, but he had mentioned that apparently David had talked about that they're going to be releasing physical comics as well, like they're printing comics right now.
Yes. They've got a whole heap of comics for San Diego Comic-Con.
Did he say what the comics were, or like who the publisher was? Like, is it another like Superior number one, or?
I actually can't remember.
Fair enough.
But like I said,
he was like really elusive with it too, the way he said it. But I think it's supposed to be something possibly, I don't know, but maybe with the VeVe exclusive covers. I think that's what it is.
Okay, cool.
That's just my guess.
Hey, is it me or is David way more active on Twitter lately?
Yeah, he has been actually, hasn't he? Like I noticed him like liking a whole heap of posts. I'd say he's jumped into other spaces as well. I think he was over on a couple of Amelie spaces as well. But it's good. I mean, like, it's really good to see, like, the CEO, like, and co-founder, founder, she's taking the time to sort of like get in there with the fans and the crowd and just come chill with the fam. It's really good to see. I mean, like, how many CEOs actually do that?
Yeah, that's absolutely awesome. But he's more busy than the official channels, VeVe Collectables and VeVe Comics.
Dude, that was one of my initial comments. He is really active, but yeah, he's more active than the company accounts. But I'm convinced at this point that, because they were saying that they're listening to all the feedback that the community was giving, and I know that there was like that couple weeks where things were like really tense. I'm convinced at this point that they sat down and had like a really big company meeting or something, because there's a bunch of changes that we've seen since, from like the promo qualities to how they're engaging on social media, to a couple other things, like even like with the crafting, how they're experimenting with that. I feel like this was stuff that they already had planned. It's just I feel like maybe the timeline's been pushed ahead a little bit. I don't know, just the feeling I'm getting, but.
Very cool. And we got Dr. Rolex up to the stage, and also Sven as well. Dr. Rolex, we'll start with you. How are you, mate? It's been a while since you've
I'm good, man. I'm great, man. Thank you for your amazing Web V weekends, man. Always a blast and always great content. Love listening in when I can. I heard you guys talking about the physical comic.
Yes,
for San Diego Comic-Con.
Yes, sir. I'm literally just reading the little article here that you DM'd me.
Yep, they got Deadpool 1, Wolverine 88, which will be, I want to say, the exclusive variants with the rare and the ultra rare. It looks like Amazing Spider-Man 252, X-Men 141 and 142 will be limited quantities, exclusively available at the VeVe booth at San Diego Comic-Con.
So it's like,
do we know how limited, or did they just say limited quantities?
It does say limited, I believe. Osmond, correct me if I'm wrong.
No, it just says here, like, says, plus buy and collect Marvel Comics with VeVe exclusive variants. Ooh, covers on Deadpool number 1, Wolverine 88, Amazing Spider-Man 252, X-Men number 141 and 142. Strictly limited quantities and exclusively available from the VeVe booth at San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah, that's exciting. I will say I am excited. They are dropping the digital variant of Wolverine 88 on the app.
Yes, sir.
As well. I don't know. I have mixed emotions about that. I really do. I have mixed emotions about that. And I say this because I did purchase the AP, the one-of-one artist proof of that same exact cover. So I figured I might be the only one on the app that would have had it, but I guess I may be wrong.
Yeah, because when's that coming out? That's coming out. I've got it right here. So it's coming out on the 18th, so 18th of July. But yeah, I mean, like I do find that kind of like a well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit of a kick in the teeth, I suppose. Like considering how much you would have paid for that one-of-one proof, and then they go and drop something like this.
Yeah, I was a little surprised to see it. Not gonna lie. I did pay a little. I like that comic. I like that cover. You know, I like the Wolverine Deadpool battle, and you know, I decided to bid on it, and I won the auction. And you know, I'm happy to have that cover, but it looks like everybody else is going to have that same cover. So I don't know. Well, I don't know how I feel, but
wait.
I'm still happy.
So sorry, I'm behind on this topic. Is it the exact same cover, or is it just like really close?
No, it's the exact same.
Damn, cover. Dude. Yeah, that would piss me off.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not even Virgin. It's not a Virgin variant.
No, I don't have a Virgin variant. Mine does say the Wolverine on the.
Oh, just the cover. Oh man.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
I don't know.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how they tackle that one. Maybe what they could do is like have like something exclusive, like, you know, for the artist proof, like for the holders of the artist proof, get like an exclusive airdrop or something like that. Maybe they can do something that way. I don't know. I have to see how the team responds. Have you actually spoke to the team about it?
I haven't yet, man. I kind of was like, do I really want to say anything? Do I want to be that guy? But you know, like I posted at the top, you can see the drop. First Deadpool Wolverine battle, and then I posted mine. They're basically the exact same thing. I don't know. I haven't really thought. I mean, I thought about it when I seen the VeVe official tweet. Maybe I should just shoot, you know, message and kind of let them know that I feel it's kind of messed up that they had that as a one-of-one and then dropped it. But yeah, I'm not gonna rock the boat yet. I'll just kind of see what happens here.
So with one-of-ones, because I know they've done it in the past, is it with all of them where you get the physical shipped to you if you get the digital, or is that just for one?
That's on some of the ones that they name in the drops and the articles. The art pieces, the one-of-ones. I think maybe the only one that had some type of utility was the first one, the Warhol.
That's the one.
And I think Dr. Profit won that one and had a dinner, a value of I think $5,000. And I think you could take a guess. I believe he took Foster with him, and they got to enjoy a dinner with David Yu and Dan. And
right, okay. Yeah, no, I do remember that. Okay, so the only thing that's really different then is, I guess on the one-on-one is just the signature, right? I guess that would really be it then. Because I thought that...
Yeah, that's really it. Just at the top, it has some additional information about the artist and stuff like that. So, but yeah, that's really it.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, like, you know, the next time we have MC in the space or someone from the team or even the man himself, like, maybe it's just worth popping the question, saying like, you know, will something like, you know, because obviously, like, you know, like you said, like, you know, you feel a little bit like, you know, cheated paying, like, you know, getting the artist proof, and then all of a sudden they come up with a comment like maybe there's something to differentiate the two. Is there like some kind of special benefit for holding the artist proof? I mean, it's definitely worth talking about.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that, man. And then the other part is, you know, the one that I hold, the one-of-one, they of course made that the common variant, so that one is going to have the most.
Yeah, interesting. But before I forget, we got VeVe Vaultmaster up to the stage for the first time, I believe. So, VeVe Vaultmaster, how are you, mate? Thanks for dropping in.
Hey, what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing?
Good, mate. Good. And just before we get straight into it, I just want to say, love the vault building and stuff that you do, mate.
Thank you. No, I really appreciate it. My Hulk versus Wolverine's at 30K so far, so it's doing really well.
Oh, wow.
It's only been 3 days.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm excited about that because, you know, these pieces that they're putting out are starting to be a lot more realistic. So when I put them in AR, they just look a lot better. So it's easier to make scenes. But for comics, since we're talking about comics, when I was talking to David Yu, it was a couple days ago in a space, he did hint at animated covers because I asked him that question.
Okay. Because
I heard people talking about it, animated covers, etc. So I just asked him straight up. So, and you know, he didn't say straight answer, but he did what do you call it? Signal that there's going to be something with animated covers.
Ooh,
and
interesting.
that was in space.
Yeah. Knowing David, he probably had someone next to him saying, "Don't say anything."
I mean, it's a matter of time, right? Because that's what everybody wanted, and they've been listening to us, to everybody lately. Looks like it, right? They're doing a lot more effort. They're putting a lot of effort into what they're doing. So that would be epic, because when you're putting those things into AR, imagine it jumping out of the comic book, right? And then that's speculation, right? I don't think it's going to be that extreme, but imagine, right, when we get to a level where they're literally jumping out the comic in AR, and you're able to capture these scenes, right?
Yeah,
you never could do before with comics, right?
Yeah, definitely. It's like what Sleeping Comics was doing a while back with his animated covers. Yeah, did anyone catch it when Sleeping was doing that for a time? He was basically making like the animated covers that we've like been crying for.
Yeah, those were really cool.
Those were cool.
I agree with VeVe Vault, though. I think it's inevitable. It's just a matter of time. It's something that's obviously been talked about by a lot of people, and if they are listening to feedback, but I also think it's just expected in the space, like beyond VeVe. So
yeah, definitely. I mean, like I think they're just waiting for the technology to catch up.
Yeah. And there's and animated covers is really just the start with all the tech, because you can do like VR. You can really immerse yourself in comics.
Yeah, definitely.
No, for sure. But the next step is AR, in my opinion, though. VR, I've been in VR for a while, man. You know what I'm saying? It's great. It's amazing. But man, that next step is AR, where you're in the real world, man. You know what I'm saying? This is my opinion. Like, like in all reality, when you watch these movies, they're in an outdoor environment, even though it's a green screen, right? So it'd be cool to do that with your comics or whatnot. Actually have yourself in it, right? And be able to make these scenes. And the thing is, we've already seen these things with the comics over almost 2 years ago, right? When I was putting these things in spatial, had like 30 showrooms or whatnot. Amazing, but there's only so far you can go, man. There's only so much you could do, and so much you can do to animate it. The next step would be to actually make it more realistic to when, like, say those characters jump out the comic or whatever they do. It just gives you a whole new feeling, right? I don't know, man. That's just, maybe I've gone a little bit too far, but I think that's the next level. We've already seen comics page to page. We haven't seen comics like that.
Yeah.
No. Dude, share as much as you like. No, but like, this is awesome.
Yeah. That's what these spaces are all about. It's like, like basically like everyone sharing their collecting journey, like getting their opinions out there. And it's just provide a space where we can talk about these things. Yeah, I'm just trying to envision it in my mind. Like, you're sitting there reading your comic book, and all of a sudden, you've got Wolverine jumping out of the page at you, or you've kind of like immersing yourself in like a battle between Wolverine and Sabretooth, or the X-Men and Magneto or something like that. I mean, it'd be like amazing.
I'm just trying to find because I've done a video on this. I'm just trying to go back to see the timeline, because I've done 10 different ways that comics can evolve with the tech. And like I said, like the covers are just the start, but there's VR, there's other ones that it's a while back. So I'm just trying to find it.
But in the meantime, how about Sven? Sven, how are you, mate?
Yep, I'm here.
You were playing Fortnite.
I'm listening in the
You had to
back.
pause his game.
Playing
You had to pause his game.
Playing Fortnite.
Yeah.
It's like it's like Tony Stark and Gallagher. It's like he's playing Fortnite.
Yeah. Well, I'm listening in the back, and if you need me, I'm here. I'm here for you, Osman and Josh. I'm just listening in the back. For the comics, I was listening, and the thing is, Sleeping Comics did make some comics with an interactive cover, so maybe that's the first thing they will drop. Something like a cover with where you see the things moving on the cover itself of the comic.
Sven, I love you, dude. I love you. You're partially listening. But yeah.
No.
I'm just playing. I'm playing.
Hey, the thing is, isn't so? Dr. Rolex, he had that comic, and he did buy it as an artwork. So actually, it stays an artwork. It stays one of one. So I think it's okay if it's an artwork. Yeah, it's always, if you look at your stats, artwork is separate from comics, so it will always have a higher tier. That's my opinion on that. Although I get why he's a bit frustrated about the same comic coming out, but it stays an artwork. It stays one of one. I don't own any artwork yet. I won't in the future probably, but yeah, it's something to give you a little bit of extra status in the app. But I don't own any artworks.
Because that is true. Like being able to actually own a piece of like an artist one of one in itself is like an achievement. Because like I know a lot of them are like, well, I'll admit a lot of them are definitely out of my price range. But I mean, like you definitely got like the what's the word I'm looking for? Street cred clout, I don't know, but basically like that status symbols, like they're basically like says like this is awesome. And also like Josh was saying as well, like it's still got the signature there, the dates, and all that fancy stuff on the top there, so that still gives it a little bit of a uniqueness, I guess.
Yeah, a bit of status, or a bit of cachet en français. Cachet en français. The thing is, yes, the second thing, I was wondering if I went for that bronze patina thing too, and that bronze statue, and I was already discussing it with Collectors Gone Digital. For me, it gave me a bit of a feeling of the drop, where you had to be the one with the fastest internet, because I went for it. I went and already had my 1 million MCP in there, and I was just too late, or my server wasn't fast enough. So I was wondering if Dr. Rolex did hit it, and if he didn't hit it, did he have the same feeling that he wanted a wait list or something like that? I don't have the feeling there was a wait list. It just immediately went to unavailable for me.
What piece was that?
The Brandalite.
The patina, yeah, the Brandalite.
Yeah, for the 1 million MCP, I did enter, and I did hit on the 1 million MCP. I was able to get one. I could have probably got 2 or 3, but I kind of wanted to gauge the market, and ironically, they sold out. So, yeah, I got one.
Nice. Well,
but you got it on drop.
I did get it on the drop.
Yeah, I didn't get it, and I had the feeling I wasn't fast enough, or my internet wasn't fast enough.
Yeah, because
you didn't get it. Did you bid the MCP?
Yeah, I did bid it. I had my 1 million MCP, but I had no chance. It went immediately to unavailable, and my brother here in Belgium too, he had the same amount of points, so 1 million, and it immediately switched to unavailable.
Yeah, right.
I know there was a few people that tried for it that were unsuccessful, that had the MCP. I actually think more than the 70 people, the 70 mint count, I think about maybe double may have went for it, maybe even more.
Yeah.
What about anyone else? Did anyone else end up going for the 1 million MCP points?
Yeah, and I just wanted to be such a cool kid with a bronze patina thing. But now I'm a cool kid with 1 million, and I have nothing like a bronze patina thing.
Well, you never know. They might have another 1 million MCP drop coming in the future. Who knows? And then we can possibly go for that one. Me personally, I went for the ultra rare, the one step below it, with was it 250,000 or 500,000? I can't remember now, but I went for one of them, and I managed to get one. So that's my little bit of clout. Yay!
Yeah. I got it too. There were 250. Yeah. That's the one. I couldn't. Yeah, I wasn't able to get the 1 million, so I went for the 250, because I was thinking it's better than nothing. So and it's still the first min. So first MCP min. So I went for it too, and I'm glad I have it. I won't sell it. I'll keep it, and don't care if it goes a bit lower.
Yeah, well, me personally, I sort of felt obligated to go for at least one, considering I live in Bristol, and Bristol's the home of Banksy, so I was like, well, I kind of have to go for one.
Yeah. Have you seen his art up in Bristol?
Oh yeah. We've got his artwork all over the place.
Very nice.
You never had the feeling like you just wanted to grab some like a hammer or something like that and just just slowly pick it out of the wall.
Some of his artwork is actually protected. I mean, like they've got these massive perspex sheets over it because a lot of people vandalize it.
Yeah, most of it is if it's still up in public. I mean, the last one I just saw a video not long ago. It was like a matter of weeks, where it was on a stop sign. And the guy cut the stop sign down in like broad daylight while people are like filming him, and walks off with the stop sign.
Yeah, well, I mean, we've had the similar sort of things here. Like, you know, he's done one like overnight, and next thing, like the following day, either someone's like throwing some paint or something on it, or they've vandalized it in some way. So they've just had to.
So crazy.
No, it just seems like such a waste. Like why would you want to do that to this awesome piece of artwork? But you know.
There's pieces of his that have glass on front of them in Toronto.
Oh, is it now?
Yeah, he's been to Toronto. He's been all over the place. They were popping up in Ukraine, I think, during the beginning of the war.
Mm.
Yeah. You had that that karate big Putin, and then the child that was throwing him on the ground with a karate suit. Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually lucky enough to go to his exhibition in Western Supermare, which is called Dismal Land, which is kind of like his take on like Disneyland, but it was like miserable and everyone was really unhappy. Is anyone familiar with it?
No, but it looks it's maybe it's a bit like Delusionville for on English in the same style. So
yeah, very similar. Yeah, Google it.
Did this happen like a number of years back though?
It did, yeah. This is a while back now.
I think I know what you're talking about, because I'm pretty sure at that same event it was said that he did an interview with one of the news reporters, but he had his face covered. Is that?
Yeah, sure. Might have been.
Yeah, I think, because correct me if I'm wrong, I saw an article about how his identity got revealed recently as well. There's been a number of them, but apparently in court documents or something like that, his identity got revealed. Do you know?
Not off the top of my head, no. I've heard like whispers here and there, but I don't know anything like definitively.
Okay. Sorry, Rolex. I think I cut you off earlier. Were you going to say something?
No, I was just going to say I didn't get to go for the ultra rare for the 250,000 MCP points, and I kind of regret that I didn't, because I didn't think they were going to sell out so quick, and I thought I would be able to kind of gauge the market and see how many were left of the UR, and then from there decide if I was going to mint one, because I was thinking it would perhaps go the 48 hours and they would burn some of those, but it actually sold within the first 15 minutes or even 10 minutes. So yeah.
Yeah, it's just
yeah.
Sorry, mate, go on.
No, I was just gonna say I had the exact same feeling like leading up. I think I was saying in the last space, I did not think that even the 88 was gonna sell out. Like I was saying, like I thought that they should have worked up to 1 million, and this ended up being like a really good test, because if that sold out right away at 1 million, then I mean, yeah. But yeah, I was surprised.
Yeah, so the Ultra is actually sold out now.
It sold out instantly.
Oh, right. See,
yeah.
See, there's a lot of drops that have been like all over the place. Like, we've had some that haven't sold out. Some have sold out. Obviously, all the Hulks have all sold out now. I think because it was a Hulk 181 sold out. Even the Marvel Mighty set they sold out.
Yeah, those sold out yesterday. I got lucky because I hit that button like probably a total of 76 times. I told the story in another space, but I didn't realize somebody was watching the blockchain. And my first 65 plus 66 to be exact, 66 pulls, I got nothing but commons and uncommons. That's literally it. I got the Rhino and Miles.
What?
I ended up with 27. Yeah. And Mahalo, again, he was watching my pulls, and he shoots me a text message, and he goes, LOL, you're going to be going to church Sunday with O'Malley with 66 pulls and no silk and no SR. And I messaged him back. I know, but I'm like, no freaking, this is unreal. So I messaged him back. I'm like, yeah, man, I'm like sick right now with how many times I hit the button. So I load up another 150 gems just to say, you know what, F it, I'm going to hit it another 10 times. And I hit the button 10 times. I don't even know what I got delivered yet. And Mahalo texts me and says, hey, congrats on the hit. And then I go and I check, and I'm like, oh, nice. I finally hit an SR, and it got delivered. It was like mint 17, I believe, or mint 21, excuse me. And then I was waiting for like the other 7 to be delivered, and then I got them all delivered. And I ended up hitting a second SR. It was like mint 57. So I ended up selling one of the SRs for like 1,200, and ended up paying for all 70 something of my hits. So we are good to go.
Nice. So also worked out in the end.
Yeah, it did work out. I did not craft any of the Peter Parkers, unfortunately. That went by too quick with my 27 miles. I couldn't craft one, but I did get a few from the market for a good price.
Nice. What about anyone else? Anyone else have any luck on the Mighty's drop? Anyone score any SRs?
No, I had 2 common mouse. It was the first time in a long time I went for the Mighties again, because there was a chaser, right? So gambling. And then I saw the Peter Parker craft, and I never crafted before. So for me, it was a new experience. And then it said I'm in a wait list or something, and then it didn't work out. I didn't get any Peter Parker, unfortunately.
Oh, boo.
Yeah, man, that was my never again.
All right. Oh, I'm sorry that was your first sort of crafting experience, and that sort of went bad for you.
Yeah. I didn't know what I was doing. Did I do it right? And so, it was too busy or something. And I was like, all right. And then I wait, and nothing happened. And I thought, I'm a moron. I'm not doing it right. So I closed it, and I did it again, and it gave me constantly green. And it's like, I only have 2. Is that possible? Yeah. So that was a bit of a weird experience for me. And but I got 2 mouse, and that's cool. That's cool. They're cheap anyway for just 2. They're fun to gamble a bit. I mean, I saw some guys on Twitter, right? They get the SR, which is a really small chance, of course, but you hit it big, and I think that's a fun aspect to it.
Definitely. Just on the subject of seeing fun people do things out in the community, I just want to be shout out to Hinano as well. Like, did anyone see him using the silk to hang like with a set of keys? I thought that was quite entertaining.
Oh, are you talking about it was a cartoon, right?
Yeah. It was silk. Silk like hung upside down. They wouldn't see my keys. I thought that was quite funny.
Yeah.
I love Silk, man. Are you guys familiar with the character?
Yes, I am. Miss Cindy Moon, I believe. And we also
yeah.
As I said, we also have her first appearance on the app as well.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but the thing with her is that so she was locked in a vault to protect her. But the thing is, with her, what I think most people don't know is that when Peter Parker and Silk are getting close to each other, they just want to bang each other because of pheromones. It's just like Spider-Woman, but then they just keep getting hornier the closer they get with each other. So I think that's man, that's hilarious. And she's hot, by the way.
Yeah, I've seen some of the different artworks from all over the place. Yeah, some people can get very, very creative with the ways they depict her.
Yeah, that's fantastic. That's why I read comics.
Love it.
So, Richard, here's a question for you, because I meant to ask you at the beginning of the stream, but just while we're here, you mentioned that there wasn't many big comics left. So, what is left of like the big titles?
Yeah. Of the grails, like the absolute grails. So the like giant size X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
It's only Captain America #1. As far as
okay.
Yeah, and then we got a whole bunch of key comics. The thing is, pretty much everything that has dropped on VeVe so far is a key comic. Now with Wolverine 88, it's like a smaller key, and it's not really a key. They're cool comics, so we're getting in that territory now. But pretty much everything that has dropped so far, you cannot really go wrong with it. Of course, some are more popular, some are more scarcer, but all of them are key comics, and about 20 of them they are the absolute grails. And Hulk 181 It's the second last one, and then Captain America. That's the other one, and that's the last one for the absolute brills.
And then there's like the debate of whether we're actually going to get it or not because of that controversial cover.
Okay, so that is the
What?
one. I was going to say, I've heard about this. Why is it controversial?
But it's got a swastika on it. But I don't know why it's controversial. I mean, it's just a symbol. I mean, I was answer something, but I mean, come on, man, it's just a comic. What are we doing?
That's true.
Don't we also have Sergeant Fury #1? Isn't that first appearance of Hitler?
No,
I'm
that's
sure.
What's that? Yeah, we got the Howling Commandos #1.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's first appearance of Hitler, isn't it?
I'm
idea.
not sure. So I don't know.
So
Well, it would be Captain America #1. That would be the first appearance Hitler, F.A. Hitler.
Yeah, that's because that's one. If anyone's not familiar with, that's the one he's bashed across the face.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we are going to get it. I do. I don't really see a problem with it.
No.
I mean, he's not glorifying it, right? They're punching Nazis. I mean.
Yeah, well, I mean, like that. I mean, like, is this how it was? Like, back when it came out, wasn't it? I mean, that's sort of like what the issue was at the time.
Yeah, it's absolutely a piece of history and propaganda. It's propaganda, right? Oh, Captain America. I mean, it's kind of in the name, isn't it? Captain America.
Yeah, very true. What about you, Rolex or Doctor? Do you guys have any thoughts on it at all?
Yeah, I mean, from my understanding, it's not about Hitler. It's about the symbol. But yeah, all I can do is just be hopeful that they give it to us. You know, it's not up to me, but hoping we get it.
Hope and pray. Yeah. What about you, Dr. Rolex? Like, is there anything on VeVe that you would like to see dropped, like whether it be Grail, IP, or anything like that? Nope. Doesn't want to talk to me.
Yeah, DBZ, Dragon Ball Z.
Oh,
let's go.
Dragon Ball Z. Yes. Well, that's it. Now we've got manga in the works, so that's definitely a possibility. Now let's get some Dragon Ball Z. Let's get some. What else we got? We got Naruto. We got someone's throwing Demon Slayer around a couple of times. Some Bleach. Well, let's get all the good stuff. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But I tell you what we will do, because this is one that got me excited. So this is a good part for our breaking news segment. So, breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. I've actually got two stories of breaking news. First one and foremost, bigger shout out to the Real Uncommon podcast. They have reached over 500 subscribers, so they have now got themselves monetized.
It's 500 now. They dropped it.
Yep. So you only have to get 500 subs and some X amount of watch time or something like that. But they are on their way to getting monetized. So congratulations to you guys on that one. All the effort and the achievement you put into that.
Huge congrats. Yeah.
And it's my understanding now that they've crossed the threshold. That's going to start some really, really juicy stuff's going to start coming out of there, coming out of the project now. Especially if you haven't got yourself a USB-C, a podcast key. I always call it that. Keep it simple. But yeah, stay tuned. Keep an eye on what they're doing, because it's going to get very interesting. Maybe D or Henana might be nice enough to come up and speak a bit about it if they're able to. But that's totally cool if you just want to chill in the background. So also again as well, like big thank you to everybody coming into the space and chilling with us. So much appreciated, because I know the Euro finals is on at the moment. We've got England versus Spain, so that's sapping a lot of attention at the moment. But yeah, just a big shout out to who we see here in the Virtual X, Shorty Poo, Fried Lavitz, Keen Nino, Casuals in the background there as well, Yo Steph, Double Quill, Omar, we've got D Hinano, No K77, and all of our fantastic speakers. So I just appreciate everybody coming in and chilling in the space with us. But now the other bit of breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, this is the one that got me screaming into the top of my lungs and jumping out of my chair, along with Falcon and Tails as well. We have Alien Collectables coming to the app. Yeah, boy!
Okay, so question: did you find out when they announced it, or did you wake up to it?
No, I didn't clue on about it until you sent me that message saying, "Look, this is like,
Yes.
it's like, dude, you here? Wake up!"
Yes, let's go. No, I saw it and I was like, Osmond needs to see this. I don't care if he's in bed or if he's awake, he needs to see this.
Someone wake his ass up, man. Wake him up now. Yeah, no.
But yeah, when I originally saw it, because I don't know if they released more than just that image of the Xenomorph, but that's all I saw. I looked at that and I actually thought it was a physical collectible at first.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So the detail looks awesome.
Awesome. But before we go any further, D's up at the stage. D, how are you?
Hello, guys. What's up, fellas? Good
Hey.
morning and good night.
Yeah,
What's up? How's everybody?
Going good, D. So we're just chilling, just doing what we do, and just trying to give you guys the shout out that you deserve.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. We're very excited. It happened kind of quick. But yeah, so we're getting geared up for that. We're working very hard on our Discord to get that all taken care of. We've got some people in there already. And just want to provide some utility for everyone, our supporters, people that tune in and promote us, or whoever, just basically supports us. We did reach our monetization stage, so that we gotta go and do some research and start that process as well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's been I don't know the word. I'm at a loss for words. But it's it's been a journey. So we appreciate everyone that's always supported us.
Yeah, no worries. We appreciate you and the content that you bring. Just the personality and positivity and the Hawaiian spirit that you bring to the spaces as well.
Yep, that's what we're trying to do. Just spread the aloha spirit.
Fantastic. So yeah,
where's your ice?
Sorry,
I don't hear ice chips.
My water?
Your ice chips. You just drank water, but I don't hear ice chips munching.
Sorry, that's my bad, ladies and gentlemen. I forgot to hit my mute button. No, it's just the water tonight. I'm trying to stay hydrated. Water. Like I said, lots to talk about, lots going on there. We're just getting into the Aliens Collectables drop that just dropped on the teaser that dropped on VeVe. I'm buzzing for the article. I want to know if these things are static, animated. I want to know if we're going to get eggs, we're going to get face huggers, we're going to get queens, get all the good stuff. So what do we think, ladies and gentlemen? So I sure hope these are animated. I really do.
Yeah, so before we get to the collectible itself, you got to walk us through the moment here, because we didn't get to witness it. So there was no camera recording, there was none of that. So step by step, what happened here? Did you pick up the phone? You dropped it on the coffee table afterwards, tripped across the room? Like, how did it work?
Okay.
How did it go?
You want me to paint you a story? Okay, let's see here. Let's just try and paint a picture here. So it was Sunday morning here in Bristol in the United Kingdom, and Osmond woke up just as he does every Sunday morning. He gets up, he makes his coffee, makes his breakfast, gets ready to start work, as he does at 5 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday morning, because he's a madman and likes money. And then he thinks to himself, "Oh, I haven't checked my phone yet. So let's see what's going on in the world, see if anything's happening." Because VeVe has this really annoying habit of dropping stuff while I'm asleep, because that's just how time travel works. But then what happens? What do I see? So I look confused. There's a message. Oh, so okay, message. Who's sending me messages this time of the morning? I look and it's Josh. Class has gone digital. So it says, dude, check this out. Look, you have to look at this now. And there it is, in all of its glory. So the post saying, "Alien coming to VeVe." And I was like, no, it can't be. Is it true? Is it possible? Is it beyond belief? Has the VeVe gods finally listened to myself, Tails, Falcon, and all the rest of the community all want Alien on the platform? And I pause and I open the video, and there is a 10-second clip of like, no one can hear you scream, and there it is, the flashes of the Xenomorph, and I'm like, oh my god, it's happened, it's here. Okay, don't panic. We haven't got a medium article yet. We don't know how much it is. We don't know how many editions. Just got to try and calm myself. And then before not too long, the rest of the community woke up to the news as well. And then for all you know it's everywhere. It's in every nook and cranny. The community's up in arms and like, yes, it's here. We're doing it. I know. I really need like a yes, like an excitement thing for my soundboard here, but I haven't had a chance to do it.
That was up to par. That works. That works. That was good. No, that was.
And
good.
then all we need now is just the icing on the cake. The piece de resistance is if they drop Predator as well. It's like, oh, that's it. They'll just be they'll sharp and take my money. It's all over. As to quote a great man from Aliens, it's game over, man. It's game over.
Whoa, you're really good at that. What the hell?
So, rest in peace, Mr. Bill Paxton. You're missed.
It could have been another way. So Josh sent you a message, and a lot of people sent you a message, and Osman was thinking, a second logo? was thinking about the second logo this morning could be good. Yeah. And the second option, it would be that David was going into your space and was telling My Collectables, come on, I'm going to tell him. And My Collectables was telling him, no, just do a giveaway. Maybe it could have been like that.
I don't think we were talking about it in our space, but I can imagine that, like, if we brought it up, you can see like David like biting his bottom lip or something like, can I tell him? Please tell him. It's like, nope, shut up. Shut up.
Yeah, what could be the other reason why he went into the chat? He just wanted to go and tell you, but he couldn't. Probably My Collectables prevented him.
That would have been hilarious. But yeah, no, I'm excited. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what the edition sizes are, what the price is. I am most definitely going to be going for not sure if it's going to be for going for one on the drop, depending on obviously price and edition sizes. But yeah. There will definitely be some requiring of some Xenomorphs in my collection, just so I compare them with my poster collection.
So here's my question, because you already mentioned Predator.
Yep.
Would you prefer the Xenomorph or Predator? Which one do you like?
Predator, hands down. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Well, considering Predator is like my number one favorite movie of all time, I just have to put Predator in the top spot. Aliens is most definitely a very close second.
Okay.
So, what about you?
I can't. I wouldn't be able to choose one or the other. But I mean, what I'm thinking about is and I think I saw you mention it on X already, about a battle statue between the two, because I think like. It's been a while since VeVe's released a battle statue. We only have the two, right? Superman and Flash and Batman Killer Croc.
That's correct.
Yeah, so I'd love to see more of that stuff. I think they're going to look phenomenal in the VeVe-verse with like the right lighting and everything.
Oh yeah, well I mean, like just like from that, just from the teaser alone, like like you can see everyone like doing the whole breakdown thing and like pausing the stills and stuff like that. Like the detail just from that alone looks amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. What about what about anyone else? Does anyone else have an opinion on it? Let's go, Sven.
It could be a cool mechanic if they drop like first you could buy the X and then you could craft maybe the X. If you put 5X together, you get this kind of drop and you craft it. Or if you put 10X together, you get the final stage. Something like that would be cool. But maybe we're asking too much here. We are already happy with the alien thing, but could be fun.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, here we go. Like has just dropped in the comment here saying like, what if we get like some vehicles like the drop ship or the APC, or give me some power loaders, or you give me a power loader. We'll have some fun with that.
I can already picture your space. It's gonna be decked out in all the Aliens vs Predator.
That's
gear.
it.
Nothing else.
Yeah.
I have a feeling they might do like a limited SR, like around 88 mins. They've been doing that a lot lately.
Have a Queen 88. That could be that. That could be. But I like. So I do like the idea of the crafting though. I mean, like, because we did speak about that like in a couple of spaces back. Like saying, like, wouldn't it be cool, like, for a crafting event, like, say you start with a face hugger, and then like you get your face hugger, and then you basically have to burn a collectible, and then out of that comes like the chest burster, and then that'll like mature into a xenomorph, and then maybe like from one step from there you could like craft it into a queen or something like that, and then repeat the process.
So there's 4 levels, 4 egg, then that one, the other one, and then the alien, the big
so
alien.
the way it works, so this is where I need like Falcon or Tails in the space here to kind of back me up, or anyone else who wants to jump in. Is it basically starts it starts with a queen. The queen then lays an egg. Then from that egg comes the face huggers, which are really creepy looking little little buggers, especially in the new movie coming out. They look absolutely terrifying. So that's they basically crawl around. They attach themselves to a host. They lay an egg inside the host's chest cavity. That thing comes to maturity. Obviously, it makes its exit in a grand, spectacular, bloody fashion, and then that becomes a chest burster, which is kind of like a little like a slithery looking serpent thing. And then yeah, I see a lot of thumbs down from D. Like D, do you not like the sound of this?
It's just gross, man.
So then from there, then it sort of slithers away, and then it decides to get bigger, and then that's where your xenomorph comes from. Now, another fun fact as well is that the whatever the face hugger attaches itself to, so whatever the host is, whether that be a human, a dog, bird, whatever, the xenomorph will actually take on the characteristics of what it's gestated in, which is why we've got like the dog version like we have in the in Alien 3. So then from there,
didn't
think of that, did you?
Yeah, but the chest burster was something new, but I just checked it, and it's like a worm stage. It's a worm stage.
Yeah, so basically it's like a worm stage. So from there it gets bigger. It becomes like your xenomorph adult, and then from there they do have the ability. If I have read like that basically if like you've got like a xenomorph like that's like isolated from everything, it does have the potential to sort of morph itself into a queen. But there's been different stories and speculations of how that actually works. And then from there it goes to a queen. It starts laying eggs again, and then basically the process repeats itself.
Good Lord, that's terrible.
So it's a very horrible vicious cycle. But hopefully that explains it, and I got that right.
I would take them if they were cute, mighty face huggers.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, like in the real world, you can actually get little face hugger plushies. They're nice little like soft little pillow things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to sleep next to that though.
Yeah, it would be kind of creepy. But so we'll just have to wait and see. Hopefully, they'll give us some more information. Hashtag soon, and then I guess we'll go from there and see where it sits in the market.
You know what I would also like to see with an IP like this is an environment, in addition to the xenomorph and everything. But yeah, they're dropping more of those, so that'd be cool for something like this.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, like I definitely like to see like a alien hive, or maybe like some of the corridor scenes, like out of like the Nostromo or like Harley's Hope or something like from the first and second movie. Something like that would be like really cool, and like you can imagine like the field day like some of the vault builders would have with that.
Abso-freaking-lutely.
Actually, just on the subject of dioramas, like who did anyone actually go for the aerial diorama?
The aerial diorama. Oh, the Little Mermaid.
The Little Mermaid's Triton's thing, where you could get like the free craftable the corals and stuff.
Yeah, no, not me.
No.
Yeah, I oh.
No, that's cool.
All right.
Richard, there you go, mate.
I didn't go for the mermaid, but I noticed later there was a really cool crafting mechanism, wasn't there? You get like eight free things or something,
Yeah,
right?
well, they were saying like basically like you get basically like two sets out of it, like for the price of like 20
Yeah,
gems, because you pay 20 gems for the King's Triton diorama, and then from there you get basically everything for free.
yeah, and you get all those chances for a cool min number. So I
Mm.
definitely missed out. I was
Yeah, well, I do believe it's it hasn't sold out yet. So if anyone is interested in picking yourself up one, I believe they are still available on the market. I don't know about the
yeah, but
I don't know about the collectibles.
yeah, the crafting is
Oh, the
gone,
craft-
or the two. The secret rare is gone,
Ah.
so you don't have any.
Okay, yeah, but I like the concept of what they're doing though. So very, very cool.
Yeah, it's absolutely good value for money, man. That's really good.
I gotta ask a question though for the mint hunters out there, because Richard, you just made the comment about like you have the opportunity of getting like a really good mint. Like, do the mint hunters care about getting a good mint number on a piece of coral? I'm just curious, because like long term, like would people care?
No, it's like small gains, but yeah,
Right,
definitely,
okay.
it is an opportunity. I mean,
Yeah.
the drop was like 20 gems, I believe, and then you get 6 to 8 chances for crafting. So there's 6 chances for a nice mint number. Maybe you can sell it, or it looks cool and. You can look, if you have that many pieces, you can make cool stuff in your vault or later on in the VeVe verse, because that's what it's all about, right? Yeah, and then you got a cool mint number. Even if you cannot sell it for a big price, you can probably sell it for 40 or something. I haven't checked the market, but even if you don't sell it, I mean, you got a cool piece. It was cheap. You got a cool mint number. It's just something to add to the collection.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's fair. Or if you've seen Tails and Falcon's latest VeVe news, you can craft Ariel's friend Graham. Has anyone seen that yet? No.
What was?
No. Mr. Falcon has dropped his latest VeVe news video with a special co-host Tails from the Rizzo. And they took a little dig at the diorama, saying, "Yo, this nice, beautiful coral. But even if you don't like the coral, you can put it together and like make this like awesome little friend." He called him Graham.
Yeah, I definitely gotta check that one out. Falcon is like, he's funny, man. He's funny.
Yeah, no, Falcon is he's good value. Like I said before, I'm actually meeting up with him at the end of the month in London for our own little VeVe meetup. Yeah, it's going to be good fun. We're actually going to go see the new Wolverine Deadpool movie.
Awesome stuff.
Yeah, right.
It drops here at the 24th. It releases the 24th.
Oh, really?
But yeah, it does. And I got the day off.
Oh, you get it early. It's like, oh, nicely done. Yeah, we get the 25th.
Yeah, and all the smaller ones, all the smaller cinemas, they do the first viewing is 3D. Are they still doing that? This is so bullshit, man. I hate 3D. No. So I have to go all the way to. I'm going to Amsterdam, I think, to just watch it in 2D, the first viewing.
Oh, I agree with you on 3D. That's just total BS, man. It doesn't work.
Yeah, it's a nice idea, but yeah, I'm not into 3D either.
Yeah, it's like VeVe Collectables 3D. Who likes it?
That's it. If I can't sit in my living room and like put on my Oculus headset or something like that, I don't want to know about it. No, very cool. Oh, this brings you to another a little community shout out one here, because I just noticed we've got Fro Kobe's just jumped in the house. Say, hey Fro, what's up? In case you guys haven't seen it, Fro has dropped his latest movie or video movie with which he's just done with his bro Anand, and also a big shout out to the Real Uncom podcast as well. I believe they had the exclusive first peek of it. So yeah, bro, I mean, I just laughed my ass off. I'm sorry, it was just like a flashback to like my scary movie days, like back in the younger days. It's like, yo, Dookie, what's up? No, so yeah, so massive. I'll give you where are you? One of those ones. Yeah, absolute gold, mate. Loved it. And it's being very, very well received by the community as well, as always. And true artiste. Love it. So yeah, what else on my list of talking points here? Oh yeah, we've also got Chris Evers. I can see listening there in the background. If you haven't checked out Chris's latest blog, Big Brands Buying Physical Comics Comic Promos, definitely worth a read. There's, like I said, always really insightful and full of interesting and fun content. Let's see. I also gave a Double Cool a shout out as well. And I think that's about. Oh yeah, before I forget as well, happy birthday, Fro, for the other day. And yeah, that's about all I've got on those sort of talking points. So yeah, so back to what were we talking about? Wolverine versus Deadpool and Wolverine. So yeah, that's coming like 2 weeks. So that's rapidly approaching. Something else is all just going to a little bit of film and TV talk. Another cool thing happening that's premiering tomorrow is we got the second season of Hitmonkey. So who's looking forward to that? I know you are, Richard.
Yeah, that one is also bad. I love Hitmonkey. It is on Disney, isn't it?
Yeah, it's actually on Hulu. But I think because Hulu's because Hulu's a part of Disney, so yeah, so you should be able to get it on Disney Plus.
Oh yeah, cool. Because I definitely I've seen season 1 and I didn't pirate it, so yeah, but it was surprising, wasn't it? Season 1. I'm not familiar with Hitmonkey. It was really, really good. It's really cool, man. I think I'm gonna rewatch it. Oh man, I got so many stuff to watch. I think I'm gonna rewatch it before it starts.
Oh man, I'm with you. Like, now my watch list is just growing. I mean, like I'm about halfway through this the Boys season 4. I've got the last episode of Acrolytes that's airing on Wednesday. I've got to try and get to that eventually. What else is there? There's House of the Dragon. I still got to start that at some point.
Yeah, I started it, but I don't know. I didn't feel like it, so I turned it off.
No, that's fair enough. Like, you sort of get to a stage where you go start being like very, very selective, because I was just starting to drown in everything. But what about Josh or even Dr. Rolex? Like, are you guys watching anything good or anything worth watching that we may not know about?
Man, I think I've watched basically just about everything at this point, so I don't know really what recommendations I have.
Oh, really? Let's say what's the top 3 movies or TV shows you've seen lately? Like something you've watched and you've gone, wow, that was like awesome.
Give me like 2 minutes. Let me think about that one real quick.
Okay. Just because me, for example, I mean the latest like TV shows I've watched, I've like actually really enjoyed. Was definitely, I'm definitely enjoying The Boys season 4, because that's just brutal. Fallout, I was really, really happy with what they did with Fallout. What else is there? Oh, obviously X-Men '97. I mean, like that one just goes without saying. What else should I watch lately? Yeah, but those are probably like the top 3 ones I've seen lately where I've just gone like, wow. What about Sven? Sven, you watched anything good lately?
I watched the latest episode of The Acolyte, and it was a bit of a recap. So I'm very excited to see the last episode. I'm really looking forward to that. But this one was a slow pace again.
Acolyte's another one that's getting very, very sort of mixed reviews across everyone. Like, a lot of people have been okay with it. A lot of people, especially like on the last episode of Web V Wednesdays, we had a bit of a bashing of it with my collectibles, which is quite fun. But I mean, like, it's definitely not the strongest Star Wars series that they have. But I enjoy I enjoyed like the lightsaber battles. I thought they were really cool. I enjoy like, the how they're trying to introduce like the Sith. And yeah, I'm excited to see where the last episode goes and see what they end up doing with it.
Yeah, that's the same feeling I have too. And I just like the Stranger, that character. I love his helmet. want to dress up like him at the Comic-Con or something like that. I really love him.
Oh, yeah, bigger Smilo Ren, as he's been called.
Yeah, but I just want to call him the Stranger because it's more mysterious. But indeed, they call him the Smilo Ren, but I don't think it does justice to the helmet.
Yeah.
Well, they even compared it with an alien, so they even compared it
That's
with
true,
aliens.
yeah. It does sort of like have like that sort of like that sort of alien sort of look to it.
Yeah, the grin. Huh? It has the grin.
I like the fact they were saying like that it was made out of cortosis. Like, oh, it's like I'm nerdy enough in my Star Wars lore to actually know what cortosis is. It's like cool.
Yeah, that's something I missed there. What's cortosis
It's
then?
a material that's resistant to lightsabers.
Okay, that explains a lot then.
That's like how he can like deflect like lightsabers with like his helmet.
Okay.
Yeah, so is that what else is there? So Dr. Rolex, say have you had time to think about some TV shows or anything cool you've seen?
You've named The Boys, which was actually great. I still got to finish the season 4, but I can't think off the top of my head right now. Sorry.
It's like so.
But you named some good ones.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Oh, you know, definitely. Yeah, like the Boys is definitely if you like your superheroes gone bad, yeah, definitely watch The Boys. Season 4 is really good. I mean, like Anthony Starr, who plays Homelander, just brilliant, absolutely brilliant. What else has been happening? So, yes, we've had a whole heap of movie trailers as well that have dropped out lately as well. So we've had our teaser trailer for the Captain America: A Brave New World, which premiered the first look at the Red Hulk. So, has anyone seen it, and how do we feel about it?
Oh, that one was amazing. That was brutal, man.
Yeah, it's good, wasn't it?
Oh, it gives you that Winter Soldier vibes.
Yes.
They thing with each other, and they're like, "All right, what works? Well, Winter Soldier works. All right, do that. We're going to do that." It looks awesome.
It does, yeah. I mean, like,
and the whole thing with Harrison Ford, you know, that's a kind of a throwback with Don Cheadle back in the day.
Yeah. Yeah, especially like had like the little subtle, like, and I also like the new look as well. Like I said, like, I had to shave the mustache or lose the election. I was like, okay, so that's how they're gonna play it.
Yeah, that looks cool, and it seems like there's going to be some mind control that Manchurian Candidate kind of thing with Isaiah, but the whole trade itself, the music, and Black Panther 2, Wakanda, that one was stellar. That was beautiful. Actually, it was even better than the movie itself. But the movie was good, and Captain America is going to be good. I really love the actor, and story wise, he deserves that shield, right? And he's going to have his own struggles.
Yeah.
I love the series as well. The series was good. It was a bit flat, but overall it was good. And I think they're gonna really knock it out of the park with this one. I mean, going by the trailer.
Yeah, it's exciting, especially that last little step of the Red Hulk as well. Like that's looking like really, really like, whoa! He's looking nasty. Love it. So, what about anyone else? Has anyone else seen it? Anyone else got any thoughts on it? It's like, no, sir, we do not. But one thing I do see is I see a Tails listening there in the background. It's like, I was just like when it got announced that we had aliens on the platform, I was like, someone wake up Tails, wake up Falcon, wake up everybody, and say shout out to the roof. So aliens coming to the VeVe platform. Ah! Yeah, no, exciting times, mate. And I can already tell that as soon as it drops on the app, you're going to get your hands on it and start bringing some awesome vault building stuff and maybe some VeVeverse content with it. So looking forward to it. Also looking forward to the movie as well, Aliens Romulus. I mean, that's actually coming up a lot sooner than I expected. That's coming out on the August the 16th, I believe, which is actually really just around the corner.
I was gonna say I saw him join the space, and I was like, it's about to happen. He's gonna hop up here. This is the end of the show, even though we're supposed to finish in 30 minutes, and you two are about to converse for 30 minutes straight about this.
Well, that depends if he's watching the football or not.
Yeah. He was the other one too. I thought of him right away as well. It's like he's probably freaking out too.
No, it's gonna be good. No, we're looking forward to it. Let's see what else we had in the system. Oh yeah, we also had the trailer. Yeah, go on.
Is it? Yeah, is it an item that could be stacked? The aliens is that an item that like the stormtroopers should be stacked? Because recently I was watching television and there was the Minions series, and that would be something people could stack. But I don't know if we have the IP. So could the aliens be stacked, and could we have some Minions? Because there's a Minions 4 movie too.
Maybe, yeah, we could definitely stack some minions. I mean, everyone loves some minions. Like banana.
Yeah, but could you stack the could you stack the aliens too? Is that something to stack, or there's always one in the movie, or are there multiple
Oh no, you
in
can
the
definitely
movies?
stack the aliens, all right. Especially like you have like your own little scene from Aliens, like crawling through like a vent, and all of a sudden they drop down everybody, and all hell breaks loose. But here he is. Here comes Tails up to the stage. He's pulled himself away from the football. Here we go, Tails. How are you, mate?
Not great. We just lost the Euros.
Did we?
I wasn't going to come up, but since we're talking aliens, this might cheer me up. What's good, guys? That's all good, man. We were playing Spain. We were always going to lose.
Yeah.
I do have a question for you, though, guys, for the panel.
Yeah, go for it.
If you had the choice to decide the mint count and price of the alien collectible, what do you think? What would you like to see?
Ooh, okay.
Like if you, because again, talking about this being a stackable event, it's nowhere near as big as Stormtroopers. Like I obviously have some bias, but I'm not stupid enough to think that Alien is bigger than Star Wars. But
no,
would you prefer like, a low mint run with like a $30 to $40 price tag, or a cheap collectible that has more mints?
Sure. I suppose it depends on how many versions of it. Like, if we just get the one, or if we're going to have like some rares and ultra rares, etc., etc. If they're going to be animated.
I don't know this, right? So this is my own spec, but I've heard rumblings that that's going to be one collectible, but there will be other collectibles, but they won't, like in this set, but they won't be another Xenomorph.
Right.
So I think it's like the one Xeno,
and that's it.
And because it's the most popular one, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it will be the common. Right? Because everybody wants that one. That's what they normally do. So, but for that collectible on its own, what would you guys like to see?
Well, let's see. I'm going to throw one out there just for the mint count. I would probably go with something on the lines of 1,979, being 1979, which is the release date of Alien.
Yeah.
So that would definitely make sense to me. As for price, I would have to say maybe like 20, 30 gems tops.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much what I've requested. I just said I think 1979 mints because of the movie. In the market we're at the moment, I don't think it would. I don't even know if that would sell out. But if you made it kind of cheap, like 15 to 20 gems, then I think it will do well. I see a lot of people that don't, that definitely want to just get it for it. I'm certainly one of them.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Would you go for one on the drop, or would you be more like pick them up in the aftermarket?
Only because of what a fan I am, I'd still go for one on a drop for sure.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to see what else they do with this drop, because Eagle and my collectibles said that this isn't the only thing. So I'm hoping they reward people that got the posters.
Yeah,
because that was over a year ago. Some of us have been holding on to them, like a crafting event. I'd like to see the Nostromo. Is that how you pronounce it? That the shit from the first one.
Nostromo.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. And if you're doing a Xeno, you've got to have a face hugger as well, right?
Oh, absolutely. Like we were just going through the gestation process of from egg to basically from queen pretty much, and D was getting freaked out.
Yeah, there's gonna be some crazy content, that's for sure, when that drops. But what did you guys think of the collectible? You think it looks good?
I think it looks really good. Like just from little snippets we've seen, the details looking sharp. I'm definitely looking happy with it.
Yeah, same. I think they nailed it, to be honest. I don't see how they could have. I'm just glad that the Xeno doesn't have a proper face, because let's be real, they would have messed that one up.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I think they nailed it.
Another thing we're sort of talking about, we like to see is like some of the vehicles. Like, let's get like some power loaders, let's get some APCs, let's get some drop ships. What do you reckon?
Yeah, that'd be great. I mean, what kind of, when it comes to vehicles, we've only got, and I'm not talking about cars, we've just got the Star Wars kind. Oh no, we suppose we've got Galactica, haven't we? We've got some of that kind of stuff. True. Star Trek. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'd like to see that. I've got a feeling if they're going to do anything, they'll just do the Nostromo. How do you pronounce it again?
Well, I say Nostromo.
Yeah, Nostromo.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see. Obviously, it comes out next week, so I'm sure we'll get the blog thing within the next few days, hopefully.
Yep. Oh, awesome. And then we've got the movie coming out soon, like August 16th. It's actually like right around the corner.
Yeah. I know they've got for anybody going to SD, the San Diego Comic Con, Fede Alvarez is there doing a live chat about the movie and stuff like that. I think they've got their own booth, so yeah, there you go. So that'd be good for anybody that goes.
It's all happening. No, awesome. So, what about anyone else down there? Say, anyone else got any thoughts or want to speak anything on the topic? Say nope. That's right. That's totally cool as well. Yeah, like I said, like, you know, I'm definitely excited for it. I want to see that. Obviously, the next big thing is Predator, because to me, like, if Aliens is here, Predator can't be too far away. But I guess we'll have to wait and find out, because that'd be nice to pair some awesome collectibles with my posters, because I'm like you, Tails. I've got all the posters for Predator and Alien.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, they have to. They have to do Predator as well, don't they, at this point? But yeah, it's good to. I think this is a good thing to see, though, Osman. That, you know, if they've nailed the design for the Xeno, that they should do the Predator crowd as well.
Yeah. What would you like to see, like, Predator wise? Like, I mean, me personally, I'd definitely like to see like some animation, like maybe like some shoulder cannon action, maybe some wrist blades, some growling, some cloaking, obviously.
Yeah. Same. You know, just a good. Yeah, it's a weird one when it comes to, like, I don't know if they're going to have animation for this scene. I don't mind too much if they don't, but if they do, it's kind of a weird one. Sometimes I'm like, if you do the animation has to be done right, otherwise you can almost ruin a collectible.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so I don't know, but like you said, I like to, if it was the Predator, to have the shooting. I'd like them to be able to take off the mask, and, you know, like, do the raw. I mean, they've done it with Hulk, like that kind of move forward and, you know, open his arms and growl or whatever. That kind of thing would work for both Alien and Predator, I think.
Yeah, especially like with Alien, like, get, like, you know, some like double jaw action, like we go whoosh, like that'd just be like wicked. Yeah, very cool.
To Tails' points, though, I think because he was talking about how, you know, I hope they do the Predator justice if they do the Xenomorph well. Just looking at the promo, and this is just my guess, I don't think it's going to be animated because of the detail. I think, like, the way that they promoted Venom and Carnage and all that, they crossed a line where they can't kind of go back on that now. Like that's the par now. So the Xenomorph, to me, looked like it met that par. But I think that if they're showing the full rendered quality of that collectible, I don't think that it's going to be animated, because, I mean, if you compare something like a Hulk or like a Darkseid or a Wolverine who's all animated, the quality doesn't match the Venom and the Carnage and now the Xenomorph, which I think isn't. So
that's very true.
That's true, yeah.
However, there was one thing I spotted on one of the stills, and that if you look closely, you know, obviously the Xenomorph has that inner mouth that comes out and attacks. If you look closely, you can see that. Now, if I'm making a static collectible and they're like, oh, can you make sure you can see a little bit of that inside? I don't think I'd bother. So I may be being optimistic, but I'm holding out hope that if they've done the inner mouth, that is animated. But we should.
I can speak on that a bit because I'm not an animator or like a sculptor, but I know that even if it's not animated and you can't see certain parts, it comes down to how the sculptors learn to actually sculpt like facial parts. So they'll start with like a base, and then they'll work like they'll do like the teeth and then the cheeks and then the eyes and stuff like that. So even if it's a character where it doesn't open the mouth, they'll still create the teeth and stuff inside because that's how they get like the actual facial structure.
Fair enough. You've just rumbled my plan. All right. Well, in that case, looks like you have to make your own ones in the VeVeverse on top. So let's go.
Let's go.
I could be completely wrong, but yeah, that's just my guess. But I think I'm on Tails' side there, where I don't really care if it's animated or not. I just want to make sure the quality's up to par.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, just also saying, Froze, I just throwing a comment in there saying face huggers. Say yes, we definitely need some face huggers. Don't we, Tails?
100%. Yeah. Obviously, they've made a big part of this recent trailers for the Alien Romulus. I don't know whether you've seen some of like the behind the scenes stuff, but they're not CGI. They've actually got remote control face huggers that swim, jump, the lot. So I would like to see that. So if they make, for example, the Xenomorph static, then give us some animated face huggers.
Yeah, especially if you can like drive them like like you can like with like the DeLorean and that sort of stuff. Like, if you can like have like your little face hugger like crawling across to like your table or
drivable face huggers. That's move aside, drivable T-Rex.
Exactly. That's it. We want them crawling across our table. We want them leaping. Oh man, how would that be if you could actually have it like leaping like actually at your screen? That'd be terrifying.
Yeah. And I would have said this now since I see VeVe Magic in here. VeVe Magic, be prepared. I'm going to murder a lot of Disney collectibles.
That's it. I know we were saying before, like, wouldn't that be like an awesome like crafting mechanic? Like, you have to like take your face hugger and then like craft it like with like a collectible, and then out of that comes the chest burster.
Imagine if they did a chest burster collectible.
Ooh.
Like, I don't know how on earth they would do that, but goddamn,
yeah,
it'd
be fun to speculate. Absolutely. Yeah, sorry, D.
But yeah, I'll be looking forward to this space next week, so it would have dropped by then, right?
Yes. That'll be the next thing. Like, so who picked up their Xenomorphs? It's like this guy. No.
Yeah, but on that note, guys, I'm going to love you and leave you. Thanks for the space as always. Good to chat. I'll be in the crowd, but loving the space and the speculation and whatnot. And we look forward to the blog article.
Yes, sir. Yeah, no worries, Taylor. So thanks for dropping in, mate. Always a pleasure. And hopefully you can drop in again when you can.
Will do, bro.
Thanks for stopping by, brother.
Nice one, bro. In a bit, D. Take care.
Very cool. There's a lot of fun speculation. Also, another little thing here that Hinata posted a little while ago about just going back to TV shows, saying Dark Matter is apparently another really good one on Apple Plus. Actually, I've seen a lot of good reviews about that one. So check it out. All right, how are we going for time? Oh yeah, okay. So we're coming up on the last 15, 20 minutes. So again, guys, I just want to say big thank you to everyone who's taken the time out of your busy day to come and chill in the space with us. I know we had the Euro Grand Final happening, so I know there's a lot of people coming in the space now, and I was sorry to hear that England lost. So too bad, England. Maybe better luck next time. But yeah, like I said. It's been a great episode. We had a lot of fun conversation about speculation about what we want to see come down. We had like talk on aliens, film, collectibles, say all that fun stuff that these spaces are all about. And so what else was on my talking points here? Josh, was there anything you wanted to bring up or talk about, or I'll just keep going off of what I've got written here?
Yeah, no, I'm good, man. Keep going.
So, also, if anyone's listening in the background and wants to come up and speak, you're more welcome to do so. That's what these spaces are all about: providing a safe space to sort of geek out, say, talk about your collecting journey, what you're into, what have you picked up anything in the market, what would you like to see on VeVe? Say any other fun stuff you'd like to contribute to the conversation. We're all for it. But if you want to just hang in the background and listen, that's totally cool as well. Like I said, just appreciate you taking the time out of your busy day to come and listen in. Now another cool trailer that dropped that has been getting a lot of mixed reviews is the new one from what's it from Marvel, the Agatha All Along. That's basically a continuation of WandaVision. So has anyone seen it, and has anyone got any thoughts about it?
I haven't seen it yet. I think she's a cool character, though. It's a little bit different than the comics. The thing with WandaVision is that was the first Disney show.
Yes.
And it was so awesome. They did everything right. It was weird. You didn't know what's going on. It was House of M stuff going on. And it just keeps getting better, better, and better until the end, because we got Quicksilver in it, right? And I think that Marvel really dropped the ball there, and it left just a whole sour taste. Because for people who don't know, you got the Fox movies, X-Men with Quicksilver in it, who was super cool, right? And Disney had the rights to the sister, Scarlet Witch, which they are both children of Magneto. Fuck retcons. They are his children. And then he just pops up on a doorstep, and that was amazing.
Oh yeah.
And then a week later he was like, "No, my name is John. I live down the block."
I know.
I was like, "Oh."
I remember like hearing like so much disappointment like from a lot of people saying like they had such an opportunity like to introduce like like that version.
That would have been
Oh mate, there. And then it's, like like it's what Kat Dennings' character just says. Well, she's going to recast him. And it's just like, okay, so what? They're just taking like a normal Joe and just like basically say like they're just going, oh, this is Quicksilver.
Yeah, and they did another thing. They did in the Black Widow movie, when you had at the end, you had this really cool emotional moment for disclosure for the viewers after 10 years watching Black Widow. They did the little whistle kind of thing, right? Mm-hmm. And like ABC's there, and then there's some chick blowing her nose, and I was like, okay, Marvel, man, that really, really annoyed me. So I'm not sure about again all along, because when I see the trailer going by, I just think of that sort of stuff. But I hope it's good. I'm definitely going to watch it. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'll probably end up watching it just because it's Marvel. But yeah, I mean, like I've seen like a lot of mixed reviews about it. Actually, if anyone follows Swaggle on YouTube, he actually put out a good video with his thoughts on it, which is quite entertaining. So check that out if anyone follows him. What else do we have? We also had another good one that I thought would look really cool was they had Watchmen Chapter 1. Has anyone seen that one?
Yes,
that looks really cool.
That's right. Show. Oh man, it's gonna be good. I always thought that. Well, can we already say back in the day when it came out, the Watchmen movie? Pretty much already.
Watchmen. When did that come out?
It's at 2008 or something, 2009. Yeah,
it must have done. Let me just do a quick goggle now, and I'll find out.
But I think that movie sort of, it didn't really flop, but it wasn't a huge hit. But I thought it was such a cool movie, man. It was just really good with Rorschach and what was the name again? Study Jupiter. And oh man, dude, I thought it was good because it was a bit more realistic. Look, this chick, she's walking around in practically latex underwear. I was like, oh, he's gonna bang her in the ship. I was like, yeah, I want to see that. Yeah, no, man, the movie was good, and I'm looking forward to the animated show.
Yeah, no, it's looking good. Like, especially like with what's Dr. Manhattan? Like, he's basically just like a blue guy that walks around naked.
Yeah, and wasn't he intimidating? Didn't you think like, wow, this dude? And then Ozymandias, he sort of defeat him, and it's like, wow, man, it was a good movie.
Yeah, it was a good movie. Like I said, like it was the first time I was actually introduced like to the franchise and didn't know anything about it. And just seeing like Jeffrey D. Morgan, Jeffrey D. Morgan, who played the comedian. Just everyone's familiar with the actor. He's the guy who played Negan from Walking Dead. Just his portrayal of the comedian was one that I really enjoyed. And of course, you got the boy who played Rorschach as well. Like he was like really good. It's like,
yeah, those two were definitely the best.
Oh, yeah.
when he goes to prison.
Yeah.
That, what does he say? I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in me.
You're not all stuck in here. I'm not stuck in here with you. You're all trapped in here with me. It's like so good.
Oh man, good. Yeah, and that's just, when I think DC, that's the kind of stuff where it's dark. It's like really dark,
Yeah, gritty. Love it. That came out 2009. So what's that? 10? Well, yeah, so definitely getting on a bit now. So that was that one, and oh yeah, we had the new Gladiator 2 trailer come out, which was quite epic. Having Denzel doing Denzel things. So anyone seen it, and how do we feel about it? Say nope, no takers.
I have not seen it, not yet.
No, well, it seems to be it's a sequel. It's actually a sequel of the first one. So Russell Crowe's not in it for obvious reasons, because he miraculously came back from the dead. It's like nope. But it basically it tells the story of the young fella. So obviously after Joaquin Phoenix got offed by Maximus, this is telling the story of how, I think by looking from the trailer, it's like how he's basically the family fell from grace. And his son basically got sold into slavery. And now it seems like kind of like a redemption story. Like another slave has got hold of him. So you want revenge? Like, I can give it to you, that sort of thing. And it sort of goes from there. But it looks good. It looks entertaining. It looks epic. I think it's still done by Ridley Scott, so that's good. So that's floating around for anyone who wants to check it out.
Well, I did that they were going to do sea battles in it.
Yes.
So that is awesome.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Remember where you were a kid and you were just looking at the Colosseum, like in pictures and that sort of stuff, and that they could do sea battles in it. So that is definitely a drawing point for me.
Yeah,
absolutely. Like to see.
Oh man, yeah. I've actually been to Rome. I've actually stood in the Colosseum, and actually seen how they actually managed to fill this thing up, with water and have ship battles and stuff, and it just blows your mind. But
yeah. I've been there 2 times or 3 times. I don't remember, but yeah. I was in what was it? Is that Toronto? That's the port, I believe, or Civitavecchia.
Okay.
That one. Yeah. Back when I was a sailor, I went to Rome a couple of times.
Oh, okay.
And man, it's a cool city, isn't it? Oh, man, there's so much stuff.
I mean, Rome is an amazing city. I mean, you can't walk 2 steps down that street without coming across some kind of ancient.
Stumbling over.
Yeah, stumbling over some loose cobblestone that's going to break your ankle, or walking around seeing an ancient statue or something like that. It is actually a really lovely city.
It is absolutely crazy. It is the eternal city, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everything is beautiful. Everything is beautiful over there. But I think Rome wasn't it uninhabited for 300 years after the Vandals? I think after the Vandals, nobody was living there.
I'm not sure. I have to look it up.
I think just a few people, 10,000 or something. And it used to be one of the first mega cities. You had Carthage. That one was the mega city, and then Rome they took over. And I think Rome was the first city that went up to 1 million, which was insane. And Carthage as well. Carthage is 2,500 years old, and they already had apartments with water. We didn't get that after the Second World War. We didn't have. My parents didn't have a shower at home when they grew up.
Oh, no way. Yeah.
Well, it's the same thing.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Yeah, like I said, if anyone ever gets a chance to travel to Rome, definitely check it out. Yeah, it's a lovely city. But we are starting to get up on time. But yeah, it's been a bit of a hell of an episode this time around. We've covered all sorts of topics, ranging from VeVe to what's happening in the market, so there's community shout outs, so the aliens dropping, so now branching off from the film, TV, music, and now we're talking about ancient Rome. It's going all over the shop. But no, it's good. But just before I forget we do have some drops coming soon. So what have we got next in the pipeline? So I believe next up we've got some comics dropping, and we've also got some collectibles dropping as well. So I'll go over real quick. So we got the Marvel Prelude to Deadpool Corpse #1, which I believe is the first appearance of the Deadpool Corpse. So, Richard, you must be looking forward to this one. So, being the comic enthusiast.
Yeah, well, I'm not the comics I like about Deadpool or Cable and Deadpool. That is the series that. Yeah, that is the one. I mean, Deadpool wasn't Deadpool when he was created. He became the way we know him with basically with Deadpool #1. That's on the app. That is the first ongoing series. That's where they added all that humor in it. And then when he became really popular, it was Cable and Deadpool #1. If looks could kill, that one is amazing. It's not on the app yet. That one is fantastic. It's like Cable. He lost his techno virus, so he doesn't have that metal arm. And when Cable has his full power, he's like ridiculously strong. He's basically a god, and that's how he's going to act. So he's just hanging in the air above the Vatican and that sort of stuff, all Messiah-like. And Deadpool is just being Deadpool. He's just being an idiot, and he's making Cable's life miserable. So you got Cable, like classic grumpy war veteran, and then Deadpool as a goofball, just messing his life up. So that one is really cool. So I'm waiting for those kind of comics.
Right. Yeah. Well, this one drops on this Tuesday, the 16th of July. So it's coming this Tuesday. So that one is $6.99, and it's a 5K editions. So that one might do okay, but I personally don't see it selling out. It's got some cool covers though. No ultra rares or exclusive covers on that one. And then we've got the one that we were talking about with Dr. Rolex. We've got Wolverine number 88, which is dropping on Thursday, the 18th of July. And that one's actually a 10 gem price point with 5K editions. And that's actually got our rare and ultra rare covers, exclusive covers by Adam Curbett and Fabio Laguna, and also a little note there as well. Like, see, Doctor, my collectibles listen to us. So they've actually started listing the rare and ultra rare artists again, because that was one little gripe that we had like in the last episode that we wanted to put by the VeVe team. It looks like they've listened to us, so thank you very much for that. And also just quickly skim over the collectibles. So we've got some collectibles dropping as well. Now this, actually, we got just the one because we thought this was interesting. So this is actually a Ron English drop from VeVe Vibes, the Secret History of Delusionville. So this is dropping on the 17th of July, and it's actually a crafting event. So it says here, the crafting event. So to craft the Secret History of Delusionville, users will need to hold a store purchased RaBBBits jukebox. So that's a very important fact. So you need to get yourself a store-bought jukebox, digital collectible, and this is limited to 1 craft per digital collectible. So no digital collectibles will be burnt during the crafting process, and the craft will close on the 31st of July 2024, with the remaining uncrafted digital collectibles be burnt after this date. So very, very cool. So basically he's dropping a secret rare album with the frame and the picture in it, kind of like the secret rares that we have on the app already. It's 4,444 editions, and it's a secret rare. First public sale is 41. And yeah, so if you want to craft this for yourself, you have to pick yourself up a store-bought jukebox. So if you're into Ron English and his artwork and all his other cool stuff, also first FA music on the app as well, I should probably throw that out there. That is coming on the 17th of July. So very cool. And I think that just about concludes all my talking points. Unless there's anything else anybody wants to bring up. Otherwise, I'll have to start closing out.
Me. I would like to bring something up.
Yes, sir. What have you got?
Yeah. Just 1 second. 1 second. I'm going to do this.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm doing it now. Because I just learned it last week.
How to post stuff?
Yeah, it's coming.
Ooh.
There.
Okay, let's see. Well,
is it there?
Is this the little article for the crafting?
Mine took forever too. I posted it like 2 minutes ago. It just showed up now, so guess we both did it.
Nah, excellent.
No, I did something different.
Ooh.
Oh, I think I get it. I just want to try.
Very cool.
All right.
Okay.
It's coming, I guess.
Okay.
Well, the thing is, with so last Wednesday we got the new X-Men, right? It's a new reboot after Krakoa. We covered that on Get to the Comics.
Oh, right, yeah.
And yeah, so it's all starting. It's a new time for the X-Men, and they are going to pick up the pieces. It's called From the Ashes, and I'll be covering all the X-Men comics coming out on a weekly basis. So every week, I'm going to give a little review, write a little article on my X profile, and it's called Article X. Get
Article
it?
X.
Article,
I like
article.
it. I like it.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the comments as well because it doesn't seem like it's going to be pinned on top. But anyone who's interested in the X-Men, and it's a very good jumping up point because they basically it's a soft reboot, so they're starting again. So anyone who likes to follow those kind of things, give me a follow and look at and read all the articles.
Yes, sir.
That's awesome. That's awesome, Exhibition. I saw you actually posted it into the Web V chat. So you gotta, when you go back to select it.
I'm an idiot.
Yeah, it's okay. You just gotta click on Web V Weekends.
Yep.
And then it'll post it.
This one.
But that's totally awesome, dude. Yeah, I'll when you share it, I'll reshare it and
Yep.
enjoy.
Absolutely, mate. We'll get the word out there.
Oh, it's on top now.
Okay, let's have a look now.
It is there now.
Yes.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Look how professional it looks.
Very cool. So yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we'll definitely retweet that, get the word out, and yeah, we'll definitely look forward to it. Okay. Well, on that note, guys,
Yeah, that's cool, man. I like the graphics.
Yeah, very cool. All right, I think that's about all the talking points I had. Let's anything else anyone wants to throw up there before I start closing things out, or if anyone's out there listening in the audience and wants to come up and say a few words, I can always keep the space going for a couple of minutes. If anyone wants to come up and say hi, say a few words, share a little bit on the conversation, share a little about your own collecting journey, or you're just looking for a bit of confidence to speak in a space for the first time. I mean, that's what these are all about. It's about collecting and connecting with others, and they're just enjoying this crazy collecting journey that we call VeVe and digital collecting. And whether you'll be into Marvel, DC, Star Wars, Disney, so we're all for it. So we're open to all fandoms here. And I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who's again big thank you to everyone who's been listening in the background. I see all the cool kids and a few new faces as well. I see the likes of Shakester, Shawnee Poo, Guru's there in the background as well. Good to see you. Ronnie Lido. So Ronnie, I hear you finished your mural, mate. So congratulations to you as well. So that was looking amazing last time we spoke about it. See Vegan Things, Swampy number 5's in there as well. Good to see you, mate. Notorious Moon Boy. So Kinino, Chris Evers and VeVe Magic with us as well. Thanks for dropping in. Double Quill. So Omar, Hinano, Froze was still with us as well. Taylor's listening there in the background. And all our amazing speakers. Like I say, big thank you, and yeah, much appreciated. Because like I say before, guys, it's you guys, the listeners and the speakers, that make these spaces what they are. So yeah, so Josh, was there anything you wanted to add before I start closing out the space?
I think we ticked everything off the list. The main thing was the xenomorph, but no, I think we got it all. So no, it's been an awesome.
I think we've done pretty well this one. But we even documented Oz's reaction, his first reaction to it. I told my little story. that was quite entertaining.
Yeah. No, appreciate that.
Yeah, no worries. Dr. Rolex, was there anything that you wanted to add to it before we start closing out the space, mate? Again, thank you for taking the time to come and chill in the space with us, mate. Much appreciated.
Yeah, man, absolutely. I definitely enjoyed it. Osmond's been fun and all great topics and discussions, and I look forward to the next one. Thank you for having me.
Always a pleasure, man. Like I say, whenever you can jump back in, you're more than welcome to. And D, anything you want to leave us with before I start closing out?
Yeah, just wanted to thank you for the space. I didn't chime in for all the topics, but great discussion points. Nice to hear everyone's take on everything. Thank you to all the listeners, and yeah, hope everyone has a good rest of your day or rest of your night.
Yeah, we'll do. Thank you, D. Like I intend to go straight to sleep and then wake up and do it all again. But and also just on that note as well, if anyone is just jumping into the space the first time or you missed half the conversation, fear not, because the recording will be available on the Web V Collective's YouTube channel, which you can find out there on YouTube. Doctor.
Oh, one more thing.
Yeah, go on, D.
Sorry. Buy him some coffee.
Buy me some coffee. Yes, I do have a buy me a coffee referral link in my Exa profile. So if you enjoy these spaces and feel like you want to give, obviously no, don't feel obliged or obligated in any way. It's just an option there. You have the option just buy me a cup of coffee. Keep me caffeinated, keep me going, and trying to keep these spaces going to the best of my ability. I do believe also as well. Dokta Strange has got one there as well, and there's a few other content creators out there in the spaces that have got one. So if you would like to, feel free to get everybody caffeinated and keep everyone going in the space so we can keep doing what we do. Thanks for that, D. Appreciate it. Doctor, anything you want to leave us with before we start closing out, mate? Say no. Are they? Oh, you still there, Doctor?
I'm here, man. Yeah. So yeah, man. Another Web V weekend in the book.
Hey, you're right, babe.
You know? Yeah, man. Awesome show. Awesome time as always. Great combos. And yeah, man. Hope everybody has a good night. Good start to the week. Just wanted to say thank you to everybody for the love on the recent posts and the video. Or you guys keep me motivated to keep going. Just dealing with a lot of things, dark times. And yeah, man, I just lean on you guys to keep me energized, and it works every time. So I appreciate it, man. You know, community.
Well, think about it. That's very scary, but yeah, if you want to do it, it's fine.
Yeah, definitely. But I appreciate everything you put out there for the community, and definitely keep dropping those beats, mate, because they are fire. And who knows, like, but if you think my rapping ability is half decent, maybe we can even collab on something. Who knows?
Hey, man, that's what it's all about. It's collaboration, man. You know, I'm always for it.
Excellent. So yeah, again, big thank you, Doctor, and we'll definitely catch you on the Wednesday for the Wednesday space.
No doubt.
Absolutely. And Richard, Exhibition. So anything you want to leave us with, mate, before we start closing out?
No, I just want to thank everyone, and I think I got everything out of my system, especially with the Wolverine drops and all the X-Men stuff that we were talking about at the beginning. Nerded out about all the Marvel stuff, and yeah, man, it was good. I love the way you talked about aliens and Predator and all that passion, man. I love it.
Oh, mate,
love it. Thank you.
Man, I'm buzzing, man. I can't wait to see what the article is going to bring. And of course, Sven, have you got anything you'd like to say, mate, before we start closing out?
I just woke up. No, nothing to say here.
Just say eat your broccoli, and then go back to sleep.
Yes, indeed.
Awesome.
Yeah, and Oz, you're right. I do have a buy me a coffee up. I don't know who's going to be the first one to buy me a coffee, but I'm down for some Starbucks. So let's see who's the first. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. Who's going to do it? Who's going to be the first one to caffeinate Doctor and keep him going, because he definitely needs that caffeine to keep dropping those awesome tracks.
I need it, man. Working on 3 hours of sleep a day, baby. That job.
That's it. Who needs sleep?
Man, who needs it?
Exactly. All right, guys. Well, if there's no one else who wants to come up and say a few words, I'll start closing out and doing my little spiel. So let me scroll down here so I try not to forget anybody. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Well, unfortunately, this concludes the end of our stream. But fear not, like I said, if you've missed any of it at any stage, it will be available on the Web V Collective's YouTube channel, so you can find that over on YouTube there. And I think I've still got a link to it in my Expo profile as well, so you can find it there. But again, it will be posted out on the X Spaces. So I just want to say a big thank you to everybody who's taking the time out of your busy day to come and chill in the space with us and listen in, especially with the Euro final on with England playing Spain. So sorry to hear that England didn't win. So too bad on that. But anyway. I just want to again big shout out to the Web V Collective, which is what these spaces are brought to you by. And you probably ask yourself, like, the Web V Collective. So Web V, what is this mysterious word that we keep hearing from the space from time to time? Or maybe that Josh posts on his YouTube channel and posts from time to time. I did see that. Thank you very much, Josh. Nice little shout out. Web V is more or less just it's a collectors community. Where a whole heap of us just wanted to come together and just create a safe space where we can just geek out and just share our love of collecting, whether that be physical, digital, Marvel, DC, Star Wars, say whatever you're into, all different levels of fandom. So it's definitely welcome here. We got loads of amazing members of our community, everyone from artists to content creators, just passionate collectors, and it's if you're interested in getting to want to know a bit more about Web V and what we do have a group chat on X that you're more than welcome to join. And we do have a Discord as well, but I'll be honest, it doesn't get a lot of love, but I would like to revamp it in the future. It's just a question of trying to get to it amongst our life. And another little fun fact as well is, like, you may wonder, what does the V stand for? Well, some people think the V stands for VeVe because that's the majority of what we talk about, but it doesn't. It stands for value. And that's what we try to bring. That's what we're trying to bring to the space. Trying to bring to people's lives, people's collecting journey, and just trying to spread the positivity and just keep the good times going for as long as we can. Because like I said, as long as I keep everyone keeps coming back, so I'll keep holding these spaces for as long as I can. And on that note, I'd like to give our members their shout outs, because we've got loads of members now with their own individual projects. So I'd like to try and get a little bit of light on. But we've got like loads of members now, so I'll just brush over them all really, really quickly. So we have the Real Uncommon Podcast with Hinano and D. We have My Collectables, K Collections, Evolved, say Collectors Gone Digital. So which Josh, my trusty co-host, for helping me. Again, thank you for helping me co-host these episodes. Always much appreciated. Big shout out to Double Quill and Chris Severs as well with their blogs over on Medium and Go Collect. Big shout out to Kid Arcade, where he does his show every Sunday and also drops some awesome artwork from time to time. I do believe he's actually got a mint going on at the moment, so you can find details of that over on his X page, which will lead to his website. I crafted 3 myself, so get over there, check him out. Big shout out to Dokta Strange as well with All Things Strange with his Stack and Slack videos. Stay tuned, because I'm sure he'll have another one in the works shortly for whatever the next big book will be. Big shout out to the biggest bro who backs up Kid Arcade on his show on Sundays, and also a big shout out to biggest bro. He was also one of the driving voices and components to getting Hinano and D over the 500 subscriber limit to get them monetized for their channel. So big thank you to biggest bro, and just a really awesome member of the community, and just a very positive voice in the space. Lead with love, as he says. Lead with love. Big shout out to Shawnee Poo as well, who's I think still listening down there in the background. And again, another great member of the community. So a very strong advocate of the digital space and crypto toys and all the other fun stuff. So keep doing what you're doing, Shawnee. So love seeing you, especially before I forget about it, seeing that the chimichanga thing you did with Deadpool and Wolverine with the Putin food thing. I can't remember what it's called now, but it was really cool. It looked very tasty. Big shout out to Informant BE, who does the drop streams for the VeVe drops, and also does the coverage of his muzzle run videos as well. And again, another great voice in the space. Big shout out to Mr. Falcon and Doobs, who do a lot of vault building and just providing awesome content in the space as well. Especially Mr. Falcon, who does the VeVe news from time to time, which I gave him a shout out a little while ago. So he had these little co-bit there with Tails, so really entertaining. Shout out to Olga MKC with the Medikeys project over on OpenSea. Big shout out to Miss Gecko as well, who does Bill and Gex Excellent Adventure, and also does a whole heap of co-hosting across the different spaces we have out there in X. Big shout out to Casual as well, who also does the AI art and the AI songs, and also the casual chimps as well, which is what my profile picture is there that I'm rocking. And also does his own karaoke spaces from time to time as well. So if you've got a pair of singing voices on you, and you look on busting out some tunes in the spaces, that's there. Big shout out to Key Collector 98, who does his show on Whatnot from time to time. You can win some really good stuff over on that show, and also just another really energetic personality in the space, and just awesome personality. Big shout out to Davo as well for his amazing artwork in the style of Scotty Young, and for all the merchandise and artwork he does for Collectors Gone Digital. He's done it for the Real Uncommon podcast, and also for myself with Get to the Comics. Big shout out to Clarissa as well for doing the selfies and the cosplay over on X. Does some really cool stuff. Big shout out to Yo Steph and VeVe Magic for the spaces they host over on Discord and sometimes on X, covering things from what's going on in the Disney area, and also they also do their drawing spaces as well from time to time. So very cool. So make sure you get over there, check them out, give them a like, comment, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. And last one, big shout out to Rising Star, which Larry, because what are we doing? We're chilling and vibing. I'm seeing his face pop up all over this place, and he's got some good guests on his show too. And he also just had an appearance on the Aloha Friday with the Real Uncommon podcast as well. So check that out and give him as much love as you possibly can, because again, he's another awesome guy in the space. And of course, last but not least, myself, Mr. Osmond Collect 63. Where I do Get to the Comics. Where last week we covered Wolverine number 66, which was the first appearance of Old Man Logan, which I had my special guest was Rebel Duck. And if you need someone to voice Old Man Logan, Rebel Duck is your man. He absolutely killed it in the role. We had a lot of fun. It's a great read, great comic, and please check it out if you can. And this coming Friday, we're going to be covering. We're going to be covering Amazing Spider-Man number 14, I believe, which is the first appearance of Green Goblin. But I won't say who our special guest is, because I've got a special guest, and we're going to do something a little bit different with that one too. But stay tuned on the X Spaces for that one. I'll leave you all guessing. Ooh. And on that note, guys, it is coming up on 10:46 here in the UK, and I need to get some degree of sleep. So again, big thank you to everybody taking the time to listen in and tune in. Big thank you to everyone who's taking the time to speak in the space. Like big shout out to Josh, Collectors on Digital, Dr. Rolex, D, Exhibition, Richard, Sven, and Doctor, and also Vaultmaster as well, who came and spoke to us for a little bit. Big shout out to Tails as well for coming and speaking as well. And so on that note, guys, I'm going to say my goodbye. So this has been Web V Weekends episode 37. So I've been your host, Osmond Collect 63. And take care, guys. Have a good one, and we'll talk more soon.